Hobie Bomb, my name is Rage, and welcome and all to some more Rebirth. And today, it's time for the final frontier, because only Maggie, oh little Maggie, has not completed every single hard mode the others have fought so hard for. So today, we are going to fix that, fingers crossed. Ugh. We get the cellar. But I'm not going to let that bother me, because Guppy item! You know, I'll admit that I genuinely didn't expect that to happen. Amazing damage bonus! Okay, I can't win them all, but I will say Maggie's bow is okay. Like, we've got double bowage. I mean, Maggie's not very fashionable now. She was like, what do I want to assess? Right, that's how Maggie talks. If I had to guess how Maggie talks, it's, what do I want to accessorize with today? Do I want a bow with my bow? I think a bow with my bow is probably good. And then the bow with the bow happened. It's not a very exciting story, I will admit, but it's a story nonetheless, and I am sticking with it. So getting Guppy's paw, actually kinda useful, especially later on for potentially becoming of the Guppy, which is obviously very, very powerful and something we almost certainly want to do. So I'm kind of happy with this as a start. If the, oh my god, okay, an innocent nearly damaged us, which I would have felt eternal shame from having happened, but unfortunately we managed to get away with it, and that is a-okay, and down it goes. But yeah, I feel bad for Maggie being the only one without full hard mode completion at this time, because I like to imagine all the other Isaacinians are just like laughing at her, just in a circle, pointing and just making fun of her and names and stuff, and, you know, I think we need to fix that, because we don't want bullying in the Isaacinian world. The seed, by the way, POQP33MM, in case you want to play along. I don't know, I've just got a feeling is going to be a good one. Getting that Guppy item so early is always a nice indication. Has anyone ever got Guppy off the first floor? Also, that kinda sucks, taking that little bit of leg day spider damage. In fact, being on the cellar in general completely and utterly sucks, so I'm not even going to let it bother me. But yeah, I like to imagine all of Isaac's alternate personalities as actual, like, things. Like, they're a race, like a species, the Isaacinians. Like, you could put them all on an island and watch them kind of fight. Or I guess they may choose to work together as, like, a cooperative kind of tribe, which would be interesting to see. Maybe over millions of years they evolve into, like, a super advanced race. That would be a nice little thing to see. Who would actually be the leader of an Isaacinian tribe out of all the characters? It's kind of easy to go, well, Isaac would be, because, you know, he's the OG. But he'd probably be too busy crying to do anything leadership related. God damn you, the cellar, and all of your spider demon hellspawn that you have within. Azazel's probably a good candidate because he's the powerfulest, but would Azazel really care about the power? That's the main question, because I'm not entirely sure he would. Famine, a fine boss to get. I'm actually kind of happy we did. A lot better than a lot of the options we could have got, so this makes me very happy. Also, we get to hear the wonderful hey, hey. So I'm kind of the opinion that I think Cain would rise to the ranks and become the leader, because I think he's got the brains for it. I think the Lucky Foot probably will help out. I think he could be a smooth talker, although Judas with his tongue, probably kind of a smooth talker as well. But then would the spiteful couple of Eve and Judas work together to plot the demise of the leader Cain in some sort of conspiracy plot? Is it going to be straight up Game of Thrones all up in there? Would this make a fantastic live action show on HBO? I'm thinking it pretty much would do, so yeah, I'm gonna go patent that now, I think, is what I'm gonna do. Do I want to explore the last room? You know, this floor's been good to us so far, so I am going to go explore the last room. I am a little bit upset I have not found a bomb, however. That kinda is a little bit lame. But also, it's not the end of the world, because as far as I know, there's not been a tinted rock. It's hard to see with Curse of Darkness. It's, like, very, very hard to see. But yeah, if you had to, like, vote in, like, a ballot for which of the Isaac characters you'd want to nobly lead you as a people, who would you go for, and why would you, how would you justify your decision? That's what I want to know. So getting Guppy's Paw is obviously great because it means we have a constant buffer of spirit hearts in order to get deals with the devil, which is obviously something we really, really do want. A tarot card, strength, that is fine. A little bit of a boost when we need it, which might actually be kind of now. No, we're doing actually a nice amount of damage. It's absolutely fine. Nearly took a little silly hit from there. Is there no bombs anymore? I feel like super version shouldn't be. Oh my god, yeah, that was surprising. I'll admit, that was a little bit surprising. So we have 2 strengths, and I don't want challenge up. I don't want challenge up. I feel like there's no real benefit to deliberately making champions more likely to spawn, so I'm just kind of not gonna. So we have found our item room, which is glorious. Hopefully we get something that can pump up our damage just a little bit, because we are killing things kind of slowly at this point. And we do finally get some bombs. So the sacrificial dagger is okay. Coupled with the cube of meat, we've got a nice amount of contact damage, especially with the soul hearts giving us a little bit of security to go in a little bit closer. 2 more bombs being fine as well. In fact, we kind of have the bombage to blow up some skulls, now that I think about it. The triple skull never seems to get me anything. That black heart, very nice, however, so that does make me happy. In fact, I'm going to hope that the secret room is here, because it very well could be, right? And it is. Kind of a lame secret room there. Not going to lie, but it's not the end of the world. So we can actually use our sacrificial dagger. I failed that really badly. I wanted to try and sort of get them all with the dagger as they came at me and slowly kill them all and move back, but I wasn't expecting their clever pincer maneuver. Like those damn zombies and their tactics, also known as run at me, and I kind of panicked and was in a terrible place to deal with them. Kind of wish I'd had flight on a room like that, but it's okay. Basically, I don't know whether to convert again. That's the real question I need to ask myself. I guess, depending on how hard I judge the boss to be when I walk in that room, will depend on whether I press Guppy's Paw once more. That's what I'm gonna say. That's going to be my decider, and it is Monstro. So I feel like I can get away without pressing out Monstro, because you know it is fine to trade 1 heart for free when you think of it like that, but at the same time, you know, they're not permanent hearts anymore, so it's potentially a disadvantage. So I may just pop strength. Kind of tempted to. Feel like, yeah, I'm going to pop strength just to kill him a little bit quicker, because I don't want to risk daggering or cube of meeting Monstro. I think he's too sort of volatile, like you may regret that decision. I don't know why, as I'm saying I don't want to do the thing, I am currently trying to do the thing. I guess I'm just a masochist like that. Come on, Monstro, down you go. Lovely. Hopefully we get a devil room. And we do, as well as experimental treatment. In the devil room, we find the mark, which is most certainly worth taking. A nice little damage up for us there. Not as much as the strength card, but still. Okay, experimental treatment, not very good. But at this stage of the game, I'm going to go for it, just to see what happens. We actually gained damage, and we gained health. So I actually feel overall that experimental treatment was actually kind of good. I'm also going to go back and acquire the other strength card, just because it really is a nice damage a nice damage steroid for us to use. If someone knows that the challenge ribbon does anything other than just add a challenge, then let me know, because otherwise it seems very pointless that you'd even pick it up, honestly. Okay, so pretty damn good so far, though we are a little bit behind in terms of where we should be if we're going for the boss rush, but as we have no real need to go for the boss rush, I'm not too worried. I am going to do this simply because, you know, Guppy items would be incredibly useful. Let me get the goddamn spirit hearts, please. I should be able to knife these guys kind of easily, though for some reason I'm kind of failing. I'm not used to the sacrificial dagger as an item, which isn't the best excuse, because I'm used to having orbitals, of course. So, I don't know. We'll see. Cuban Meat doing a nice amount of work there. Wait for the dagger to come round, and that kind of worked out, didn't it? A little bit of help. I mean, it's not a magnificent amount, but it's something. I think that's the main deal. And, wow, he kind of was like, hey, I'm here in the world, and then immediately got stabbed to death. That is really kind of bad. So yeah, this is going to be good. I like saving chests till the end as like a surprise reward, as then I at least have more inspiration while fighting. So we get ourselves the umbilical cord, may as well, and another spirit heart, which is also kind of fine. I'm not going to spend the key on that chest, because I want to go in the item room first and foremost. So, yeah, I think we're pretty good. This room, kind of easy, as long as you move after the first shot. Otherwise, you're kind of guaranteed to take damage. Because we got a key, we will open this now. And yeah, a lot of good stuff. Kind of makes our shop very viable now. In fact, specifically very viable. And the keys to open them. So I am very, very happy to have got those items. You, however, are a little bit annoying of an enemy. But that's okay. I'm not going to judge you. Or the random bonus shots that you seem to be. Don't walk on the spikes. Oh, he's going to do it as well. Yeah, it's just, it's a shame. I mean, what a waste of life. There's no point trading a bomb for bomb on there, apart from to waste a nice amount of time, I guess. You worms are very, very hard to kill. Like, a full round of being up doesn't do enough damage to get through one worm, which kind of really sucks. Come on. Hell, does a full brimstone kill these? I feel like a full brimstone does kill these, so at least that's something. I also really like the mark in terms of its visual, because you do look kind of cool possessed, which, you know, I always appreciate a bit of cool possessed. It sounds like a really weird fashion show look. Ah, I see you're rocking the classic cool possessed look. I'll admit, I tried to go for a stab there, and it kind of failed. I really would rather have Mum's knife to the sacrificial dagger. I mean, who wouldn't? Because at least then that's a knife that you can really stab into people. Yay! Alright, I managed it in the end. Do I want the whipworm? I mean, it does. I like the whipworm. I like little bits of fun like that. So we're gonna. Because, you know, I'm in a good mood today. I am most certainly in a good mood today. We're going to keep the Empress as well. Both of them nice damage steroids in their own right. I don't actually know which one is technically more, but Whore of Babylon is good for the speed as well. So depending on the boss, we will decide. Well, we can't really decide because we can't be like, hang on, boss, let me just go change tarot cards, okay? Time out here. But yeah, I am in a particularly good mood today. Just, I don't know why specifically, but it makes me extra happy when I happen to be happy, which sounds like a weird thing to say, but if I explain it in a way that kind of makes sense, and we're gonna get deep for a minute here, which, you know, maybe not in Isaac, though honestly we've had a few deep conversations in Isaac, and I think they're kind of nice. But first, I'm okay with the spider bite. A nice slow effect can be very, very useful, in fact. So I am totally cool about that. But yeah, I'm sure you've all pondered the question, what is the meaning of life, at some point, even just a little bit, just to amuse yourself. And to me, oh, I kind of prefer the odd piercing shot. It's useful. It very much is useful. We will see, though. The blank card is really nice, but I think because I have Guppy's Paw, which has a lot of potential value, I'd rather get Humbling Bundle, because we're still early on enough to get a lot of value out of it. Do I want Piercing over Whipworm? I probably don't. I like Whoosh. I like whooshing a lot. But yeah, for me, the answer to the meaning of life is, it may sound a little bit cliche, honestly, but it literally, to me, is just to enjoy yourself, to legitimately just have fun and get what you want out of life, which everyone, you know, everyone obviously strives to get what they want out of life, but I don't mean it in a direct sense. I just mean if you can look back on your life when you're older, maybe when you're slowly dying in your mansion of old age, and you can just go, yeah, I've had fun. I've enjoyed my time on this earth. I've done what I've wanted. I've laughed a lot. I've smiled a lot. I've experienced the things I wanted. And I've been happy, and that is really my end goal. I don't have any, and maybe that sounds like I've not got any proper ambitions, but I just, you know, that's how I like to think of it. No regrets, honestly, is the best way to translate it as well. As long as you don't regret anything, you can keep moving forward perturbed. Because I actually saw because honestly, you know, if you're looking back, all it causes you to do is crash into what's in front of you. So there you go. Think about them in your apples. Maybe smoke them. I guess we'll Empress because we can go back for strength. Come on. Get slowed, peep. That's all I want you to do. Get slowed. And then once you're slowed, we can all go home and have a party and, you know, do other things that partying peeps do. What does a partying peep do? That sounds like a riddle. God damn, I hate this boss so much. I mean, obviously I'd much rather it be Peep than the Bloat, but I'd rather not face either. They're just, it's a very specifically irritating boss to me. Mainly because it's one of those bosses that just requires you to keep track of so many things that are happening at once that you inevitably kind of get caught out by something. Mainly the eyes. I think the eyes are probably the biggest source of damage for most people on this boss, though I did just get, yep, there we go. Absolutely fine. Everything's going wonderfully. And then at the end, we get hit and we lose our devil deal. That really fundamentally sucks. Though I thought I had more spirit hearts than that. Like, genuinely, I'm not entirely sure why that did cost me my devil deal. I guess all will be revealed when we're allowed to see how much health I have next floor, but we are going to get our strength, and we are probably... Well, no, I should look to see if there is a curse room, simply because of the potential Guppy benefit of finding another Guppy item. It's not worth giving it up, especially when we've kind of already accepted that we're abandoning the boss rush, so... Yeah, there's no real argument to just continue on other than, I want another item room as fast as possible, which I'll admit, I really want another item room as fast as possible. Oh, I really thought I was going to be instantly rewarded for my due diligence there. And we get health up, which I'm immediately going to convert, so I think that is okay. I'd rather say that that pill was like a super balls of steel type pill. And of course, have we found our shop? We did find our shop. Yeah, I'm not going... Yeah, we bought Humbling Bundle. Not going crazy, guys. I'm totally not going crazy. And the Whoosh Worm, making this room a lot easier than it otherwise would be. Come on. Come on. You can die. I believe. Sweet. And we actually grabbed 2 keys for the next floor. So, not an amazing haul from fully exploring, but certainly acceptable. And I'm also going to see if there's a secret room here. And there is not. That kind of sucks. So I guess maybe it could be here. It also could be directly below me. Yeah, probably directly below me. That kinda is a little bit lame, but that's alright. I'm not bothered about getting that tarot card. If it was potentially a joker, I would be getting it, but as it definitely isn't, I'm not too bothered. So if I have 3 spirit hearts here... No, okay, so I didn't take red heart damage against... Peep. I guess I just got very unlucky with that devil deal then. That's a little bit of a shame there. Come on. Come. Really? Any second now. There we go. So if I kill the explosive one, at least I think that is an explosive one, he should of course take his friend with him, and he does, but also tantalizingly drop bombs which I can't claim. So, you know, I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. I'm not sure if I think... You know, he's just a joker. Am I killing these in 2 hits? I am, so that's at least something. I kind of prefer the Liberty Cap to the Whoosh Worm. That is one I will just fully take over the Whoosh Worm. So that kind of sucks. Our whooshy fun is over, guys. I tried. I tried so hard. Knife bomb! Haha, the stab did happen. I like it when the stab happens. We're not cursed on this floor? Oh no, curse the blind. Why are we always cursed, it seems? Like, consistently... We seem to be cursed a lot, and that kind of sucks. Though I'm still going to take every item we slightly go near, so I don't suppose it's a real loss. I guess if, like, soy milk... Run! Okay. Got to get into that situation as soon as possible in this room layout with these zombies. Kind of knifed him a little bit, but then he got back up, which sucks. I hate it when someone gets back up after knifing them, you know? It's just very inconvenient overall. Do they have a chance to morph into the super fast ones when they get back up? Or did I just not notice the super fast one to start with? Probably that. And kind of a pointless room. Though these guys take a lot of killing. Though the knife going to make that a lot easier of a task. Lovely. And in here, Humbling Bundle, make it so. Awesome. We're probably going to end up going to the shop, I would say, and we have another heart to convert as well. I don't know why I struggled so much to say heart there. Jesus, that is the fastest zombie I have ever seen. That is unreal how fast that zombie is. Whoa, the kind of opportunistic cut there. Very happy with that. Okay, down he goes as well. Another opportunistic blade slice. This guy is going mental. He wants me dead so bad. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Okay, alright, we did it, guys. We did it. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. We did it. This room is conquered. All but conquered, I guess I should more accurately say. And let's go have a look in our shop and probably fight greed. Oh no, okay. So we're pretty much fine to get this Book of Shadows and the Book of Sin. We're going to use the Book of Sin, grab ourselves a black heart, and I'm going to keep Book of Shadows over Guppy because, you know, we have the knife, we have the cube of meat. Book of Shadows makes both those items infinitely better because we can just camp on bosses' faces and melt them with our damage. So I'm definitely happy to find that this run. Whether I should convert my last bit of health that I don't have full into 3 more spirit hearts, I'm not entirely sure. I think the argument for not is that I may, in fact, end up with a devil deal, and it just gives me more health to play with. I think that's a sensible thing overall to do, especially as I do have so many spirit hearts to go with here. Come on. There it is. And 2 extra money, and our item room, in fact, which contains... da-da-da-dun! Ghost baby! Haha! Go! Yay, ghost baby! Oh, ghost! Yay! Yay, ghost baby! I love ghost baby so much. I knew it would be greed. I totally... You know what, greed? You know what? Prepare to get stabbed by a cube of meat, I guess. Specifically stabbed you and not the knife, but that's okay. If we do manage to find another key, we are going to go back for that chest, just because I like my golden chest. Potentially a lot of good stuff to be found in them. This is kind of nice, probably worth the bombs, at least the spirit heart is. Whether the money is, I'm not entirely sure. I think because it's doubled up it is, and we do have 2 more shops to go through. I think kind of makes sense overall. I don't know. I think there's definitely an argument for the bomb being more valuable than 6 money when you have Humbling Bundle. But I guess Humbling Bundle is an argument for both cases, because you're going to get a lot of consumables either way. So yeah, I think we're all completely fine. Let's not walk into any unnecessary fire. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Double keys, which means we are now going back for our gold chest. Come on, Cricket's head! Can I get a come on, Cricket's head, guys? Can I get a come on, Cricket's head? Here we go. Boom! Oh, the tower. Not great. Our boss should actually be kind of down here, shouldn't he? And he can't go in there because it's one that requires me to be on low health, if I recall correctly, or I probably would have at least checked. Liberty Cap, giving me a nice amount of attack speed in here, as well as 2 more keys. I'm actually moving too quick that I can't actually pick up stuff as it drops, which I feel like is a very much first world Isaac problems. I'm killing stuff so fast, I can't pick up the drops well enough. And boss. Haha, I know my boss. Because I'm all about that boss. About that boss. Stab Larry. Really thought the stab would kill him before he got to me. I underestimated how long the slow would last there. Okay, our boss is the Fallen. I'm going to wait for him to get to his split stage. And then I am going to Book of Shadows to kill both of his parts with my knife. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. You can die now. There it is. And we do get our devil room, our item, Guppy's head. Yes, please. Let's grab them. Gonna swap back to that for now. Please, 1 more Guppy's item. And we get Krampus. This is a fantastic time to get Krampus. Let's hope for that coal. Let us hope for that coal. That's the real goal here. If we get that lump of coal, then it's a very good room for us, especially because with Curse of the Blind, we couldn't be sure what the devil deals were going to be, and I'll be honest, I would have been tempted to take all of them on the off chance it was a Guppy's item. Come on! Damn, that sucks, but it's simply just not as good as the constant invincibility. Neither is the Fly Hive, in all honesty, but it is the second Guppy's item we've touched, so that is really really nice. Do I want to go have a quick look at the rest of the floor? That's the important question here. Asking the questions that matter is really a technique of mine. So... oh yeah, we didn't really use strength. To be fair, we didn't really have a reason to use strength, did we? We were knifing it to death. I mean, I could have used strength to get it to the knife as fast as possible, but still. Do I want to go in that final room for completion's sake? Do I want to blow up this? I kind of do, because I feel like this is secret room. Ah, it's not. So I suppose secret room here. Come on, please. And it is. And we get a load more money. Not terrifically useful, but at least it's something. We may as well, for completionist sake, at this stage, just check out this final room, which potentially was nearly very much a disaster there. Blow up! Oh, no. No. Okay. Come on, please. One of you explode. Like, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. You know what? I'm going to take that as a sign and just leave. That was a painful room to have to deal with the low damage we are rocking. I mean, 4's not horrible, but I feel like it is horrible for this stage of the game. So we are just going to continue. Really could do with some flight. Flight would make a lot of these rooms a lot easier, but then again, flight makes nearly every room a lot easier, so kind of a pointless statement to make. Let us move on. I'm hoping we do become Guppy. I think it's definitely a possibility. We're in a pretty good chance for it with the setup we have going on. So we'll have to see. That kind of sucks. Some pills that I'm not going to get unless I get absolutely desperate. But then again, really? Like, why did it go up there? Of all the places it could have, like, gone, it chooses. God damn it. Every time these get me. Every time the triple laser spider room gets me. I just can't quite work it out. No thank you, Skull. No thank you. This is an interesting room layout, and by interesting room layout, I mean this is an awful room layout. 3 of them, really? Okay then, that's fine. This is going to take a while more than anything. Okay, well there's one of them at least. No, I'm doing a fair amount of damage, I would say. And that one did get slowed. Yep, just keep going down the line, guys. You'll take a little bit more damage each time, and then eventually you will die. That's all it is. Just keep going. Just please. This is going to take such a large amount of time. There goes one. We managed to get one, guys. We did it. I'm so proud of myself. Managed to kill one of them. This one's slowed. That gives us a little bit more DPS time. Not a crazy amount, however. You going to arrive? It doesn't help that there's a massive chasm in this room, meaning I can't even damage them for most of the time. Okay, you should totally die here. Come on. There it is. Where's our last guy? He is on his way. There he is. There he is. Come on. Die. 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 You are dead. You are so dying. I don't even care what you do. You are so gone. Nope. You are gone. You are gone. Haha. That was actually kind of cool racing ahead of him there. Wish I had bombs suddenly. Very badly. Again, wish I had bombs suddenly very badly. Yep. This is Book of Shadows territory. We'll have it back up for the boss 100%, so I think that is a fine use when you get a room as ridiculous as that. And we do have a double trouble boss. I'm not sure how I feel about that as a boss in general. I feel like it's going to be particularly difficult, if I had to say. I really thought he was firing downwards. This room kind of sucks. It's like one of these rooms where you have to look literally everywhere at all times, or you're slowly going to get slaughtered by random things in random directions. It's not quite as bad as the laser versions, because at least you have a little bit of extra dodge time, but it still does kind of suck. Okay, alright, just keep the damage going. Alright, that went a lot better than it really could have. So where is our item room? That is the big question to be asked here. This room should be fine, especially as these guys are very knife-friendly. There it is. Come on. Come on, walk onto my knife. Lovely. I appreciate your help in me killing you. There's a tinted rock over there, which really sucks, but we do get our bombs, which is great. And no item room here. That kind of surprises me. Like, I genuinely thought it was going to be down here. This is kind of a long dead end. It's the worst kind of dead end. but we do get an extra 2 bombs out of it, so I guess I can't complain too much, because I really was wanting some bombs. So come on, Cricket's Head! That's what I want to see. And we just get lots of stuff, but I guess that's fine. We did need lots of stuff. So, the real question is, do I want to go to the item room, for the big room even, or do I want to go... Oh, wow, this is a very good yield. Come on, in the middle as well. 3 out of 6 is absolutely fine, especially given the chances 25%, if I recall correctly, so I'm cool with that. Yeah, this really sucks, but honestly, having something like Cube of Meat or the Dagger is one of the most efficient ways to deal with these enemies, so I am totally fine with getting what otherwise would be a really annoying room. So we are going to the big room. In fact, it's a good chance that this is the secret, right, based on the layout, and it is not, but I think I was very much correct in assuming so. What could our double be? I mean, it could be double fallen, which would really, really suck. Okay, this room is kind of fine. I'm going to use a bomb as like a barrier to just kill a few. What sucks is this white one here can't die until all his friends die, and killing all his friends with him protecting them is kind of a little bit difficult, especially in this specific layout. I'm not actually sure where they all are at this point. Is he the last one? No, he's not the last one, so there is still another one around here. But, aha! Okay, so we can damage him, so he is the last one alive. Hopefully he'll drop a golden chest, which these tend to do, and he doesn't, so that kinda sucks. I'm gonna blow these up, and I'm gonna blow these up. And we do get a Spirit Heart and 2 tarot cards. A bit of justice, like a bit of justice. Magician, kind of fine, but not something we want over the power boost at the moment. Though I definitely think we'll be strengthening on the Double Trouble boss fight, because otherwise we'll probably actually... I am going to wait for him to pop up and then just do this, because there is a battery right there, and I think that's a fine use of it, just to get past a particularly annoying enemy particularly quickly. And I am going to use it again here, because fuck this room and everything that it stands for. That worked out rather nicely. Okay, maybe I can get a non-horrible room. A bit of teratoma. Not a lot of teratoma. I can handle a bit of teratoma, surely. A bit of teratoma for my life. A bit of teratoma for my wife. I don't know why wife wants teratoma. Probably weird that she's into teratoma. I don't know why I'm imagining this fictional situation in which I have a wife who's into teratoma, but it's kind of amusing, so I'm going to allow it. That's my song. Honestly, not sure how we got away with that without taking damage, but I'm also totally just going to accept that we did. I think that's the main thing here. Okay, item room, of course. You're in the last place that we looked, though we do find the shop as well, so overall kind of convenient. Though you are in a very irritating place. Die. Lovely. And Cube of Meat getting me covered, and our item is... Ooh. Ho, 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 ho. Now, do I want... I think I do. I actually think I do. Our charge time isn't horrible, and we have fairly okay damage to compound with it. Yeah, that did a number on Mr... Yeah, okay. I'm kind of happy we did that now. Mainly because I charged... Oh, no, we've got the Liberty Cap proc in here, so I can't really say that. But because we've dealt with Super Greed and Greed, at least we definitely get a shop on the next floor. So that is something. So it is time to simply go for this Double Trouble. And it is Double Dark one, which is interesting. I think we can certainly take it out quite quickly by simply standing on top of it with all of our damage. I'm surprised that one didn't die, actually. Like, genuinely, I thought he would die straight away. Boom! And he should go as well. So that was a fairly easy Double Trouble for us. And we do get damage up. I'm okay with not getting a Devil Deal in exchange for that damage up. Honestly, I think that's kind of fine, because as long as we keep adding to our damage, we can definitely carry this forwards into the later stages of the run. Though, by God, is this a mammoth run, or is this a mammoth run? There is literally a mammoth here. And can't go in. Damn you! Vom! Vom! It literally is like having a shotgun, which is wonderful. A shotgun, an actual shotgun, should totally be an item in this game, though, for, like, straight up real. No, he is killable. What? Wait. Wait, fully charged. That's my one disadvantage with Monstro's Lung. I'm always a little bit too quick on the trigger finger for my own good, honestly. Really thought the knife would have him covered, so that kind of sucks. And I guess... there we go. And we do have a curse room to have a look at. Oh, yes! That is what I wanted to see! That is what I wanted to goddamn see! Mother trucking Guppy in the mother trucking house. Say mother trucking hello to him and his pet mouse, Stephen! I am wonderfully happy, because getting Monstro's Lung at the same time as that is excellent. My flies are going to be doing untold amounts of damage. You think I care about your hands, mother? You think I care? My flies don't care, so I don't care. What's up with that? And on our shop, we get the PhD. I will definitely take that. We'll get a look-up pill, as well as... why is paralysis a neutral or good pill, can I ask? And nothing else of real value or importance, so we are going to put what we can in the donation machine, at least until it jams. So Maggie, I think, is having a really nice sort of, well, not last hurrah, but last run where she's going to unlock a hard achievement, so that's kind of nice. Oh wow, the donation machine is really hungry today. I got a lot in there. Lovely. May as well blow this up. Kind of failed a little bit at that, I'll admit. But that's okay. Come on, blow all four up. We got two of them, and the final two, come on now. Really? I guess that kind of makes up for earlier's particularly good luck. Whoom! Ah, yes. I've actually, you know what? I've actually gotten into Rune Factory 4 recently. If you don't know what it is, it's kind of like Harvest Moon. If you don't know what Harvest Moon is, it's kind of like a farming game, which sounds so boring, but it is so strangely addicting. I'm not going to try and sell it to you because I suck at trying to sell people games. I really do. In terms of like, oh, it's really good because of these reasons. I'm fine at doing like critical review type things, like I like to do. But in terms of generating straight up hype, I always fail at saying the things I want to. But basically in Rune Factory, you can do the farmy stuff, but it's toned down. And also you have combat and like full action weaponry stuff, which actually makes it really kind of fun in my opinion. And it's just strangely addicting. And you can do a lot of things. That was really easy. Like, really easy. Hell, you can even have a wife in that game. Which, kind of... do I want the goat head, though? There is Guppy's hairball as well, so I had multiple chances to become Guppy, so that's good. I'm going to take the goat head just to assure the deal with the devil on the next floor. I mean, I normally wouldn't, but because I'm Guppy, I'm not worried about dying, so I may as well. Don't care about Guppy's hairball at all, though. But yeah, the fact that you can actually have a wife in that game makes it kind of amusing when I'm, like, playing it before I go to sleep, for example, and I'm, like, there trying to choose, and Danny's just like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, you don't know what's going on. And she's like, are you really trying to evaluate these sprites? And I'm like, no, shh, you don't, shh. And then I get like looks, though, you know, you just do it on the down low is basically what I'm saying here. You know, don't let your person. I'm gonna regret calling her my person later on, aren't I? But don't let them catch you sort of stroking your DS going, yes, you will all marry me, because not that I've done that or anything, but you know, I can see that being a little bit weird for someone. Well, this would normally be a hella difficult fight, but as it is, I think it's pretty much a-okay. Go my flies, do the fly thing. Lovely. And we get the Halo, which is a great little boost. And in our final level room, we get Whore of Babylon and Mini Brimstone. Honestly, I am going to take Mini Brimstone, because while charging up Monstro's Lung, I charge up Mini Brimstone, so it kind of just increases the power of my attacks. And the reason I'm not taking Babylon there is because I am bad at learning this game and don't actually know if I will die via losing my red hearts to a devil deal. If I had to guess and bet, I would say I don't, but I still don't think it's worth throwing the run away for a marginal power boost at this stage. And... wow, who is this jackass going around locking keys in chests? Like, really? Oh my god. That went surprisingly easily and completely fine, in fact. Okay then. I really expected that room to be horrific, and it kind of just wasn't, so that makes me very, very happy. Double key room, may as well have a look. Well, this was a load of shit. Ha! Wonderful though, like, just the wonderfulest. Go, my flies, make him pay for ever standing against us. The latch key, I'm actually going to keep. You know, it feels lucky, so I can't deny that that is going to be useful to have. Innocence to slaughter is whatever. A load more keys is great. I feel like we're going to have a pretty good go at the chest here, assuming we get to the chest. I mean, I don't know how I would manage to fuck it up at this point, but, you know, just in case. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Mini Brim. Maybe there was no real need to. I don't know. I guess there's not really much in it either way, is there? And a little bit of health there, that is fine. And that is okay as well. Stay down there. God, that always scares me, does that room, because you have to be like, you have to be so calm when that laser goes off and it is over your face and you think you really should be taking damage right here. Yet somehow you're kind of not, and it's just a little bit cool. Goodbye to you. Even more keys. I hope the chest drops a metric crap ton of items. I really, really do. Our flies aren't incredible, honestly. Ooh, the curved horn. That's probably really good for us right now. At least for killing Mum. Do I want to keep the latch key? The curved horn, though, is really, really excellent. Like, genuinely as an item, so... I don't know. I don't actually know the answer to this. Kind of want to wait and see, I think, is the main deal here. So that was fairly easy, as we did expect it to be. So do I keep the curved horn for the damage? I feel like I should be sensible and keep the curved horn for the damage. I'm also failing to use Book of Shadows for some weird reason, despite it being one of my greatest assets. And we have a Dark Cathedral, which kinda, I'll admit, sucks just a little bit. Vum! Oh, what? Didn't use my shotgun effectively there. So, cool. Calm down. Calm down. Alright. Vum! As long as you're off your horse, that is absolutely fine by me. Vum! Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Monstro's Lung, proving very interesting. We're going to give him a load of money, see if we can get a HP up, because why the hell not? Every advantage is a good advantage, and that's what makes things tick. Lovely. Especially if we find a Joker card. Ooh, a Tinted Rock. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Actually, no, I can believe I didn't notice that. We're in freaking Curse of Darkness, which royally sucks. Probably shouldn't have used my first shot on the easiest enemy in the room, but again, Curse of Darkness really, really sucks. Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm leaving. I am leaving so fast, this room, mainly because I don't need to clear it. And it's not like it would be that difficult, it just would be painful, like actually painful to do. Terrible miss with Monstro's Lung there. And that should be enough. Come on. Vum. Lovely. I really like that room in the cathedral, I do. I think it's fun killing double Gemini. Poor Widow there, my god, that was just insane. I'm going to go up because I'm going to be an optimist and assume that it is up that's the correct place to go, because otherwise that sucks so bad. Does each one of Monstro's hits generate a fly then? Because if so, that makes it obviously really excellent. And unfortunately, we do require the big room, but hopefully secret room here. Damn. Okay, guys. I believe... oh, that's not horrible. I mean... we have a death here. If it's only one death, that's totally fine as well. Still have a bony, and it is only one death. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Like, a lot worse. So I'm totally cool with that. Where are you, horsey thing? No, you are dead. And I get the flatworm. Which probably makes this look great, but is just simply not as good as having that. We're going to go in the curse room, because why the hell not? And then we regret it instantly, because why the hell, what was I expecting to find in there? I guess the pact. Yes! That is where it's at right here. This is going to be awesome now. Vroom. Lovely, lovely damage. That is what we wanted to see. Cricket's head, really the security that I wanted. Okay, my flies. My flies now. Holy crap. That is, yes. Vroom. Lovely. And in here, more stuff. Nice. I love how it's just a blanket statement. There's more stuff in here, guys. I can confirm there is a lot of stuff in here. A little bit of fistula action going on. Vroom. Should be enough flies to deal with it, and it indeed is. Okay, Zach, it is time for you. Gonna use Book of Shadows straight away, because why the hell not? We'll just kill him with the power of a god. Legitimately, that was such a fast kill on him, I don't even know. So to the chest we go. I'm excited. Lots of items means lots of fun. And boom. Spoonbender, yes. Rosary, actually, okay. Wow. The D4 kind of scares me. Guppy's own, not Guppy's only friend. Ah, so it's like a Ludicolo follower. Homing shots, nice. And Rosary for some extra stuff. No, I am not going to re-roll the run. I will, however, re-roll it after we kill Blue Baby. I feel like using the fly to do damage is kind of pointless at this stage, just because we have so much damage from everything else, though he does do a nice amount. I'm going to deliberately use him in this room. Well, maybe not this room, actually, as rooms go. Wow, my Spoonbender thing looks incredible. Vroom! Purple death shall stream across the land. Purple death shall annihilate all of the people. Lovely. Gotta be a little bit careful I don't get overzealous, though, because I might randomly die at one point, and that would be a little bit embarrassing. Did he just... He actually did damage me. It's actually worrying me what my health is right now, though I did get the Rosary, so that immediately makes me feel a little bit better, just remembering that. Okay, so that was a pointless exploration, even for magic fingers, which I don't really need at this point. I'm just kind of hoping I don't have to do the big room. That's the real main deal here. And, may as well get mirrored Buddy, despite him not being, you know, the best thing going. These guys shouldn't survive the flies. They did, actually. Fair enough. And our next item... Yeah, let's attract all the things with Magneto. Why the hell not? Magneto does the things good. Lovely. Stop firing random shots at me. It's a little bit scary, I'll admit. And we get the jump manual. Nothing we desperately want. A little bit of widow action. Shouldn't last for too long. Very, very low health boss. Nice. Did it even summon any spiders whatsoever? And we get... Oh, this is now the slowest charge ever, but suddenly, do we fire like 3 lots of Monstro's Lung? Or is it just triple the damage? It feels like it's triple the damage based on what's happening there. So we'll do that. We want to generate as many flies as possible. Come on, the soul, you can do it. Sweet. So our final item, bottle of pills. We have the PhD, and we get a range up. May as well use it. Magician kind of pointless now. Alright, this should be a relatively quick Blue Baby kill. Is what I'm going to predict here. I'm going to instantly go invincible. Vom! Oh my god, that damage is insane. Absolutely insane. And yeah. Wonderful. So we'll go re-roll and see what we end up with after this room. I immediately regret my decision. I immediately regret my regretting of my decision. So that's good. Probably should... Oh, don't want jump. Just go away, jump. I don't even know how to jump. I'm the jumping master. I am very tempted, though. You mean you gotta see what the D4 does at this stage. Okay. Boom! Alright, interesting. I got a load of random babies. Oh, I'm firing very slow, out the back of my head, ipecac shots. Ipecac, whatever. Wow. That damage that I've suddenly gone to, that was more than I was before. That was actually an advantageous reroll. Holy crap. Okay, alright guys, there you have it. That has been Maggie's final frontier. Conquering of Blue Baby achieved, and it's all good. So, for now, my name has been Rage. Remember to like if you have enjoyed this. It really does help support the series, guys. And subscribe for more. What should I do next time? I don't actually know who I should play. Maybe random? Either way, my name has been Rage. Goodbye.